The plan is working. Let's talk about it. So there's a systematic plan to bring down the American military, okay? You can deny it. You can say, oh, it's too powerful. It'll never be brought down. There's so many things happening right now, and now we are even being warned by people in the military that this is happening. So we need to get prepared now, and what they're saying is even being backed up by mainstream news, mainstream articles. So let's dive in, let's see what they're saying, and let's see what these articles are saying. So the military is having record number of low recruiting numbers. So they are not able to get anyone to join the military right now. Nobody wants to, and I mean, why would you? We are on the verge of World War III. We're on the verge of a global war with Russia and possibly China and possibly even other actors. Why would you want to join right now, honestly? And then on top of that, all these woke agendas being pushed in the military, it's honestly pushing a lot of people away. The military's generally been overall conservative, okay? So, and it doesn't matter what you are, what side you lean on, this is something that's national security. This should be a black and white, left and right issue. So, record low recruiting numbers. They are not able to get anybody new into the military, and they've been waiving all these rules. They've been getting rid of like the tattoo rules and all these different stuff. They've been lowering the standards for tests, and they still can't get anybody recruited. And this also comes as over 60,000 National Guardsmen and troops have had their pay slashed. And you're like, why? Why would that happen? All because they didn't take their you-know-what. All right, I can't say it. Obviously, can't talk about it on here. But all because they didn't take their you-know-what. All right? So why would they even have to do it? Like, it doesn't even make sense. And I thought we're not in the middle of it. Or are we? Who knows? So this is what's happening. And sorry, I can't really talk. Like, once again, YouTube censored. I am going to be posting a video later today on my own website. And I've been putting news on there, links, but I'm going to post a whole nother video, a whole nother half of this video. It's going to be pretty long, probably over 30 minutes. I'm going to post on my private website. So you can go over there, and if you want to support me, you can go to this website and you can support me. You can keep me going. You can keep me in the fight, because they don't want this information out. Okay, I can't even say what I want to say. This is ridiculous. This is BS. But I'm going to say it on my own site. So if you want to support me, and if you want more content from me, you can go over there and you can check it out. And I'm going to be posting my own videos on there. So thank you guys so much if you do go there and you do support me. But this is crazy. I can't stand the censorship, so I'm just making my own site too. But I need your support on it. So anything that you can do, guys, it's a blessing. Thank you guys so much for helping me out and helping me grow. So let's get back into this. I mean, this military insider is warning me. What they're saying, it just backs up exactly what you would think would be happening with the troops right now. So the troops, they have low morale. Okay, they're feeling defeated right now. And that's exactly what this insider is telling me. So this is what he said. He said, morale is lower than I've ever seen. Lots of people just seem like they're here for a check at this point. I hope things get better and soon. So that's the main thing I wanted to point out. They said a lot, but that's the main thing. So morale is lower than ever. And people are just there for a check, apparently. That's scary to see. Okay? And I don't think he's trying to say anything bad. I think he's just saying that people are just fed up and they're just showing up to get their paycheck, So I don't think it's anything disrespectful. So this is scary, guys. I mean, why wouldn't they be? 60,000 troops just had their pay slashed, right? That is BS. That is a threat to our national security. And that, why are we doing this all of a sudden? Why didn't they do this last year or 2 years ago when we're in the middle of everything? They do this now when we're in a proxy war with Russia, as we're sending billions of dollars in weapons over there. We are doing everything in Russia except pulling the trigger right now. Okay, we are giving them, we are literally giving them our satellite imagery. We are giving them our drones. We are giving them our weapons, our technology, and we're showing them exactly where the Russians are, exactly where their targets are, and we're setting it all up. We're just technically having a Ukrainian troop, supposedly. Like, there's been reports that American troops have been in Ukraine. American troops have gone in Ukraine to protect the embassy, all right? To protect the U.S. embassy, apparently. And Biden has slipped up multiple times saying, oh, you're going to be in Ukraine soon. So they're doing everything except just pulling the trigger in this war. So when does it get to a point where Russia retaliates? I mean, have they already been retaliating with these liquid natural gas pipe explosions? We made a video about that a couple days ago, but it's going to get to a point where they are going to have to protect their own assets, and we are offering military aid and assistance that is going to be a direct threat to Russia and what they're doing. And this is on humreport.com, my website. Putin plans a trip to Iran. Okay, so all these actors, all these things are lining up. All right, and it says Tehran is delivering armed drones to Russia. That's the capital of Iran. And this also comes as New York City has a emergency preparedness nuclear launch PSA. Sorry, that's a mouthful. So they have a PSA for a nuclear threat on New York City. Why are they warning of this? Do you remember when they warned that the Twin Towers were going to be attacked 36 days before? I made a whole video on that just a couple days ago. All right, this is getting real, and now we are dismantling our military as well. Why are we doing this? This doesn't make sense. This is not America first. This is not in America's best interest. Russia posts photo of Satan II missile. All right. Like, we are being directly and indirectly threatened on a constant basis on a military level. And our priority is to slash the pay of these people. Okay, this is why nobody wants to join, because, and it said that they applied for over 30,000 people applied for exemptions, and they were all denied. All denied. That is sick. It's messed up. What is wrong with people? All denied. So not a single person can get an exemption. This is tyranny. This is control. Sadly, it's to the point where if you join the military, you're just signing over your life to these people that want to just, they don't have the best interests at heart for our military, sadly. And I respect the military 100%. My dad was in the Air Force. My dad was 100% disabled veteran. He had 100% disability before he died. So I know how it is. But this is messed up. These people are being used and abused. And then their VA healthcare is garbage. All right, garbage. The wait times are insane. To go see a doctor, insane. It was always a huge hassle for my dad to go to the VA. It was a huge thing. And he hated it. He hated going to the VA. It was just one of the worst things about it. It almost wasn't worth it. He would almost rather just save up and go to his private doctor, have private insurance, because the VA was that bad, and they're just treating our vets and disrespecting them that bad. All right, 9.1% inflation, 9.1%. You heard that. And Biden's economic advisor, his theory, his economic theory, this is an economic advisor. All right, sorry, I can't talk. I'm just worked up. This is an economic advisor. This person went to school. They probably have a doctorate's degree, or at least a master's degree in economics, and they are saying to spend more money. All right, print more money. Are you joking? This inflation, do you remember they were saying, oh, it's transitory? This started happening last year before the war. Okay, yeah, the war's making it way worse and prolonging it, but this happened before. They were saying, oh, don't worry, it's transitory, it's gonna go away, don't worry. They were saying that 1.5 years ago now, guys. All right, this isn't going away. This happened because we printed too much money. We did too much. The money printers were burning, all right? They were cooking for months. We did too much, too fast. Even the former head of the Fed was saying that. And it's literally over 10% in some places. A lot of the big cities, over 10%. All right, this is nuts. This is unsustainable. All right, and this comes, surprise, surprise. I mean, who would have guessed that Biden has the lowest approval rating of all time, lower than Trump? All right, only 33%. And the Dems are saying they want someone else. They don't want him. And it makes sense. Why would you want this person that can't talk, can't walk, has no decision making? This person holds cue cards that say, walk in, sit down, open your mouth and breathe, turn around and shake this guy's hand. All right? This is our president. This is sad. We have people that can't even talk on their own for 30 seconds or a minute. And this is the president of the United States. So it's not surprising that he has a 33% approval rating with 9.1% inflation. And honestly, this inflation number is cooked books. It's not real. It doesn't include gas or food or anything. If you look at the real numbers for gas, it's going up 41%. 41%. Oh, sorry, 41.5%. Sorry about that. It's the energy inflation rate, and that's a conglomerate of different energy prices. If you just take gasoline, it's up 59.9% in 1 year. It's doubled since Biden's been in. If you take energy or electricity, sorry, it's up 13.7%. All right, this is insane. These are real numbers that are not included in the consumer price index or whatever, the inflation rate. It's not included because it's like a consumable, I guess, that people are always using, so they don't include it. That makes sense. So things that people are consuming and using the most, we're not going to include that in inflation. That makes sense. These people are geniuses. They're geniuses at being scam artists and lying to us and stealing from us, stealing trillions of dollars from us. Who got rich the past 2 years? Who? Tell me. Did you? Did all these checks really increase your bank account? No, we got the crumbs, and Amazon doubled their profits. All right, Walmart doubled profits. Tesla double profits. Apple double profits. All right, that's who won, was the big box stores and these tech companies and these weird companies that don't have to deal with people directly. If you had a restaurant, you're done. You're over. It was probably closed down. I believe it was a huge percentage. It was 60% of restaurants have closed down. Can't remember the exact number. Huge percentage. No, that's done. That's over with. If you have your own little store, your own little hardware store or something, shut down. All right. You didn't get any of these giant PPP loans. You didn't get millions of dollars, billions of dollars in bailouts. You didn't get any of that. But it's on your tab, it's on the country's tab, and it affects you now. You're paying for it. So they just get both. So Amazon gets double the profits, and then they also get to raise the prices of everything from inflation because they got to stay open, and then they got all these PPP loans and all this funny money too. So that's who wins at the end of the day. And I get it. I get we need these corporations. We need businesses to survive. But what happened to local stuff? All these giant businesses are just swallowing up everything local. The only little local stores you can find are way out in the country in some random little spot, and they only serve a few thousand people. And Walmart doesn't want to be there. It's not big enough for Walmart, so that's why they're not there. But slowly and surely, they have absorbed all these mom and pop shops, and all the McDonald's have absorbed all the restaurants, all the stuff. They got to stay open, all the drive-thrus, all the online, all the big box, they get to stay open while everyone else was shut down. And now we get to deal with the inflation. We get to eat the inflation, literally. You're literally eating your money. You're paying more for your food. So every dollar you get, you're eating it. You're eating more of it for energy. Everything's energy. You're paying more for gas, all this stuff. You're getting priced out of just living and being a normal human. So make sure you hit up my website, guys. If you want to support me, you don't have to do anything. There's no strings attached. You can just watch me on YouTube. That's totally fine, guys. I totally get it. No obligation at all. But if you want to support me, if you want to keep me in the fight, you want to keep me going, you want to get this message out, then please go to my website, and I will have a whole nother over 30-minute segment. We're going to hit all these topics that I really want to talk about. I'm not going to be dancing around words and all this BS like I have to do on YouTube. So if you want to see that, and if you want to support me, please go to Hum Report. I will link it down below, and please sign up. Thank you guys so much for your support and for your love. You guys have brought me on this incredible journey, and I am super thankful and super blessed to have you guys. I am always going to be thankful and always say it every video, because it's just true. You guys make it happen. You guys are the one that's changing the world. You guys are the ones prepping. You guys are the ones telling people. You guys are the ones that's going to go out and make a difference, put pressure on people to see change, all right? And I'm so grateful and thankful that I can just be a voice and be a focal point for people to point out and be like, yeah, I like what he's saying. Let's have more of that. All right. So thank you guys so much. Please keep me in the fight. I hope you have mega, ultra, huge blessings on your life, right on your dinner plate. Bam! Huge blessings. Thank you guys so much for blessing me and my family. I have a 6-month-old. I have a 2-year-old. I have a wife. I have a mom that's reaching retirement age. And I'm so blessed to have you guys. Thank you guys, and you have a big, blessed day. We're gonna win. Yes!